We're on the way to Strawberry Hill.
Strawberry Hill? Is there a chocolate hill and a vanilla hill?
I don't know about that. Look at all these little birdies. Little birdies. You know, why does this incident remind me of like the crabs?
Brent, they're everywhere.
They're just like little things just like hopping around.
Maybe the birds are land crabs.
Crabs are land.
They are sea crabs. Seabirds.
Seabirds. So many of them.
So many ducks.
Quick, invade.
No.
Wow. Let's walk around.
This is like the only waterfall I know of in San Francisco.
Oh, that's really cool. You cannot go in there. Mambot.
Bib-bem-bop.
We are live. JK.
What are we talking about today?
We wanted to provide some context to where we're actually going to be traveling for the rest of the year. The first trip that we're gonna go to this year is actually just gonna be me, sadly. It's Malaysia and the Philippines. So I'm gonna be going there for 2 weeks, spending 1 week in Malaysia. I actually have some family there, so it's not like a completely new place, not like a new destination. But because it's like a place where it's considered my second home, I kind of not think about a lot of the big touristy destinations over there or sightseeing activities over there. So I think this time around, I'm gonna be doing some of that just to, first of all, experience it for myself, and then also be able to show everyone else what Malaysia has to offer in terms of sightseeing and tourism. Very specifically Kuala Lumpur.
What are some sites in Kuala Lumpur that you expect to hit during your trip?
So for sure, the Petronas Towers. That's definitely one of the key destinations within Kuala Lumpur.
So I hear Malaysia is very well known for their food scene. So what kind of dishes do you expect to try while you're there?
So there's a lot of Malay, Chinese, and Indian food, and then also a mix of all three, which is really great. I think something that I always look forward to eating is like nasi lemak, for example. Nasi is rice and lemak is fat, so that's the direct translation for the dish. It's a rice dish served on a banana leaf, and there's a lot of different variations of it, but the OG version is your chicken, your rice, and then there's this sauce called sambal, which is a spicy sauce that's made with anchovies. It's really good. I'm already really hungry just talking about it right now. Philippines will be the trip afterwards. I'm primarily gonna be more in like Manila though. Last time we went to the Philippines, we were primarily in like the resorts area. So we were in Boracay, which is primarily just resorts and hanging out by the ocean. But this time around, I plan to stay more in the city and explore more of that. The benefit of having your uncle, who is a local around there, who will show me around and stuff too. So yeah.
Mall of Asia is, I think it's in, is it Pasay or Pasig City?
You would know better than me. But that place has so much food. I don't even know where to start, but you'll definitely catch me vlogging a lot of the food adventures in that area. After that will be our first trip to Vancouver.
Vancouver. I've only been to Vancouver for maybe 1 or 2 days.
When you were really little, right?
Yeah, I was really little. I tried poutine for the first time. I really wanted to try that again.
It sounds really good.
I walked the waterfront and I walked Stanley Park, I believe.
We were actually going to do this trip June 2020, but that was literally when the Prime Minister in Canada decided to shut down all traveling activities. So we really, we lost out on an opportunity then, but I mean, 5 years later, we're actually gonna redo it now. So we're looking forward to that. After that, we're actually gonna go to Europe. And this Europe trip, it's going to consist of first going to London. We heard that flying into London from SFO or New York is always going to be the best bet. It's actually much cheaper than flying to any other country in Europe. So it's actually advised if you're trying to like cut costs or if you're on a really big budget to fly to London first. So that's what we're gonna do. We've been to Europe before, but we flew straight into Barcelona when we went to Spain, and then we did a lot of flying between Italy and then France as well. Took a couple of trains just for the experience. We then actually have a trip to Cabo, which we're really excited about. I don't think we've ever been to Cabo before. But one thing about Cabo is that as I've been doing more research on what's around that area, or like how much it costs to like fly to Cabo, all the activities, hotels and everything, it's gotten really expensive. Lots of tourists go there, and then all the prices are now jacked up. So I can't imagine it gets any cheaper. So we're trying to squeeze that experience in before it gets even more expensive. But also, thankfully, there's hotels there that we have their credit cards, and we're planning to leverage a lot of the credit card rewards or points to try to, you know, cut costs on where we can. We should get Mexican food after this. I really want Mexican food.
Yeah, we should.
Actually, really exciting. We're gonna go to Machu Picchu.
I'm excited for this one in particular, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Brent works out a lot, so I don't think it would be a huge thing for him, but apparently it's really hard to hike the sites there. Cusco, Machu Picchu, the destination that we're planning to go to see one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's placed at a really high altitude, and oftentimes a lot of people, including myself, gets a lot of altitude sickness. So I need to find a way to best prepare for that. As part of that trip, there's also another destination that I want to hit up in Peru. It's in Sacred Valley. This is where I think people have seen like videos of like the Sky Lodge there. That's something that I really want to hit up. It's about an hour and a half away from Cusco, which is where the town where we kind of prepare for our hikes to Machu Picchu is. You just go there, do this crazy hike, and then you're sleeping on a lodge where it's just a glass dome, so you're just looking down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
That's intense.
There's a little town around LA called Solvang, and it's just this really cute, like almost fairy tale looking Dutch town. During Christmas, it's all decorated like a literal fairy tale. I really want to experience it for myself. And then lastly, on our list for the year, we're actually going to make a trip to Thailand and Vietnam, which is going to be so exciting. We've never been to Thailand or Vietnam, but I've been to Malaysia countless of times just because I have family there. But even though they were so close to each other, I just never had gotten the chance to experience Vietnam or Thailand. We're particularly thinking about going to Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. In Thailand, we're planning to go to Bangkok. So we hope that you guys are excited to see what we have in store. And once we actually have everything all fleshed out, and once we start filming and showing you guys the details of everything, I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. I don't know if you are.
I'm pretty excited. Let's wrap it up and get Mexican food.
Yeah, oh my God, it's getting cold. The sunset's coming. It's really beautiful. So we'll leave with that, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.